My fellow fighters and the people of the world, I would always respect someone who speaks the truth and not to try to come across as a populist because somehow it's popular to be a populist in the streets of the internet. People like the mighty Jamie to speak sense and truth to power and say things that need to be said out here in the streets full of people pushing propaganda. And shout out to this man for acknowledging the contribution of the CIC during the first questionings of General Mkwanazi, the one-on-one between Julius Malema and General Mkwanazi. And I'm going to read to you guys what he actually said. And these are people worth respecting, not these other people calling themselves doctors and radio DJs. So, watch this. People thought Julius was going to shout at Mkwanazi. And I think here he's speaking about certain people, we just can't mention them. His questions were solid, but the questions from Lisa were the ones I was disappointed with. Lisa came across as trying to defend Bennett and not help the public understand the crisis in policing. I repeat, people thought Julius was going to shout at Mkwanazi. His questions were solid, but the questions from Lisa were the ones I was disappointed with. Lisa came across as trying to defend Bennett and not help the public understand the crisis in policing. The problem with people is that they undermine the CIC because they listen so much to propaganda. They listen so much to fake news. They listen so much to people who tell them things because they just want to get paid. There is money. I don't know how many times I've been saying this. There is money in the name of the CIC. Ask Polly van Veek, she will tell you. Ask even people I can't mention. They will tell you. Even in our space of political commentary, they will tell you. Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. There is money. Political parties are being established to challenge the EFF. That's how much there is money. Mcebo Dlamini told y'all there is always funding for an anti-Julius. He was speaking about there is money that can be funded for as long as AfriForum in their page of funding. They have a GoFundMe that speaks about fund stopping Julius campaign. That's how much money is in Julius Malema. And then you want to undermine him because propaganda tells you he's useless, he's irrelevant, he's a nobody. One thing they won't tell you is that he's the CIC. He's the most relevant man you can ever meet. He has never become irrelevant ever since he was in politics. Every day we hear about him. Every day is him trending, nobody else. And then you want to undermine him. You want to undermine this man who is a leader of the EFF, this 9% party, this well-oiled organization where they're winning all university elections. You want to undermine son of the soil, Wanakoko, Julius Silo Malema. Then you want to convince us that he's useless, he's a nobody, he's stupid. No, convince yourself and a bunch of your clownish people. As we know, he's a top G. He's the guy that is needed, and he's the perfect guy that was needed in this Adhoc committee. Hence, they were so scared of him. Hence, they were so scared of this committee. Was because he is in it. That's why they tried so much their utmost best to undermine this committee. They still even paying your favorite DJs calling themselves Dr. What in this streets of journalism and broadcasting. They pay even them to undermine the committee that the CIC is in. So you look at it, as if it's something not worth focusing on. But go and pay attention. Go and listen for yourself. Don't tell anyone. Don't allow anyone to tell you what happened. Go and watch for yourself. Go and listen for yourself. You're going to see what is happening in the Adhoc committee, and you're going to understand why they are so afraid of the Adhoc committee should be happening. The problem in this country we live in, we believe so much in people that are not worth believing in. Certain people you have pledged your loyalties to going to mislead you. They're going to tell you propaganda and you're going to believe it. They are benefiting from the propaganda. You are not getting nothing. They are funders. They are working 9 to 5. They have to get numbers in their radio stations. They have to sell books. They have to sell articles. They have to get engagement from a post online. I think those people care about you to tell you the genuine truth. There's vultures in this space. They convinced you somehow this Adhoc committee will be rubbish. There is Mighty Jamie here telling you that, oh man, Julius actually conducted himself very well. And that's not what people expected. We expected that because we know him. We have seen him in the Judicial Services Committee, how he conducts himself with professionalism. We have seen him in Parliament, in certain committees. We have seen him in EFF meetings. We have seen him in the CCT meetings. We have seen him in the EFF pressers, how he conducts himself. So as we expected him to conduct himself with utmost respect when addressing General Mkhwanazi. And we expected the level of intelligence in his questions because we know who he is. That's why we support him every day. You still wonder, why him supporter? You still don't get it. Even if we explain to you, it doesn't seem like you'll get it. You believe so much in propaganda, that's your problem. Many of you guys. It is killing your brain. Can't think for yourself. You rely on thumbnails. You rely on headlines. That's why they get you in the headlines. They get you there. You don't even read the articles. Just move with the headline. Conclude. You make your own predicament. Don't ever dare undermine the CIC. Don't you ever do it. Don't do it. Because you're going to prove you wrong every time. And I'm glad the Adhoc committee is here to prove a lot of people wrong. Shout out to Mighty Jamie for also bringing this to clarity. But many of us already knew, already expected the CIC to be conducting himself this way. But it is what it is, guys. What can we say? Thank you very much. Thank you.